Welcome to ParkTV 16 in the St. Louis Park Rec Center. I'm John Basil along with Tommy Rempfer. We're getting ready for Metro West Live boys hockey action here at the Rec and, of course, the Rock, the outdoor rink. It's still nice weather. It's going to get a little colder this weekend, Tommy, but a couple St. Louis Park teams out there practicing. It's good to see them enjoying the Minnesota winter, but we got an exciting game here. It's always exciting when you get boys hockey, but this game in the Metro West has significant importance as the Orioles come in first place, but they have 2 games in hand, played 2 more games than Benilde. Benilde's undefeated. Of course, St. Louis Park's only had 1 loss, but in third place comes Chaska. And these 2 teams played one heck of a game last time with the Orioles coming out on top 3-2. So look forward for a very exciting game. Bear with us today as we get through the starting lineups with COVID protocol. And of course, one of the coaches, Zach Strout's out due to COVID protocol for St. Louis Park. We weren't able to talk to people beforehand for the starting lineups, but we'll stumble through those and then we'll get to live action. Tommy, what do you think?
I totally agree with you, John. They played earlier, like you said, 3-2 Park victory in Chaska, so I'm sure Chaska's looking to get back and get that game back that they lost to them.
Yeah, and they certainly need these 2 points. Okay, we'll listen to these lineups and try to transfer them to you. That's number 2 on D, and that's Sam Ritfo. The other D is number 6, Blake Markwell. And Stevenson will start out on a wing. And Sully Showman, their leading scorer, is going to start out at center. And Supton, number 11, will round them out on the other wing. And they're coached by Dave Snuggerud.
Old Hopkins guy.
Old
correct?
Hopkins guy, played juniors. I actually played juniors with him over in Europe, and then he went on to the NHL. He's quite a player. Starting in nets. The usual. He's been rock solid as a freshman for the Orioles, and that's Josh Middleton. Number 10, of course, is Sam Berry. Will be one of his defenders. And on the other side is number 21, Colton Taylor. And starting on wing is number 13, Jack Wademacher. Good to see him to continue to battle through some little bumps and bruises, but in the lineup.
Yeah.
And number 17 is Big Drew Boyum on the other wing. And last but not least, skating out there is number 3, and that's Lucas Hand, and he has just been on fire this year.
Yeah, he certainly
And after take a year to recover from some injuries. We're going to take just a brief break. We'll come back for the start of the game right after the national anthem.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our technical skills, our math, our engineering skills. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our organizational skills, our problem-solving skills. You're going to need our determination, our honesty, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
Welcome back to the St. Louis Park Rec Center. Again, I'm John Basil along with Tommy Rempfer. We just heard the national anthem, and now the teams are just gathering for a little pregame pump-up from both sides. As I mentioned earlier, Coach Chaska, the head coach, is down one coach with his assistant being out due to COVID protocol, but the rest of the squad is healthy. I guess if you'd want it, you'd want the coach and not the players.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
With that, we're going to get ready to drop the puck here in just a minute, and we talked a little bit earlier about these 2 teams and how big of a game this is in the Metro West. If you look at what's happened, Chaska certainly has been effective in the first period, putting in 9 goals in their first half dozen games. And the Orioles, on the other hand, have been also effective in the first period. Not their strongest period, but they've built throughout the games, but they've put in some during the first period, stronger second and third. And here we go with the drop of the puck.
Face-off controlled by the Orioles and driven all the way down. Cleared out by Chaska. Not going to make it for icing. Looks like the Orioles.
Oh, they are going to give him a break.
Icing. Wow, that's a gift.
Yeah, that was a gift, and nice job by Sam Berry making look. I've seen Sam skate. He can skate a lot faster than that. So he did a nice job making it look like he was skating hard and got the icing. That'll bring it back to the right of the tender for Chaska, and he comes in with a pretty impressive record so far. Save percentage of .916. Oh, big draw. Right off the draw.
Shot there by Taylor. Covered up by Wishart as it comes off the backboard.
Yeah, Wishart's had a nice season so far, no question about it. Carter Wishart, and when you look at someone who's coming in, again, young goaltender, a sophomore, you got a freshman in the other net. Goaltenders are hard to come by.
Yeah, they certainly are, John. You're one back in your day, so strange breed.
Yeah, it's some people wonder why I'm a little off. Well, you get hit with a lot of pucks, and those things can happen, Tommy.
Yeah. There's McGinty, tries to push it down. He's going to go off for a change as the Orioles bring another new line out. Here come the Hawks right back. Takes a shot that goes wide off a defender's stick. Here's a chat from Lucas Hand coming in 1-on-2. Slows down. He's got Wanmacher on the other side back to the point. There's a quick shot. Blocker to the corner by Wishart. Chaska gets control of the puck. They come out. Draw the puck all the way down. That'll be no icing as Amos goes back to pick it up for the Orioles. There's a puck at the blue line. Pass. Quick shot right into Middleton's gut. Great job there by Middleton.
Yeah, squared up on it. Nice, Tommy. And it was, if you look where he was at the top of the paint. No rebound. Faceoff will come to the right of him. And Chaska makes a change, and the Orioles stay with their top line out there.
So Boyum in the dot. Driven down low by the Hawks. There's Amos. The puck rings it around, comes out right out in front.
Not Karam there.
Yeah. Amos still with the puck, trying to pass it up the wing. Not able to get there. Comes back to the point. Chaska with a shot. Comes all the way through. Puck laying out in front.
Save.
Great job by the net comes off. Great job by Middleton there. The puck was lying out in front. Nice cover there by Austin Amos, too, to tie that forward up.
Yeah, we did get a penalty. Number 20, Austin Amos, I think took him out, so he couldn't get a good whack at the rebound. Knocked him into the net. We'll have to watch that on replay if we have it to see. It looked like almost a good check, but it's kind of, you can use that net. When you use the net to finish the check, sometimes the refs will call that. Right here, kind of hit from behind, cross check.
Full cross check.
Yeah, definitely a penalty. And he'll go to the box, and the first power play of the night will go to the Chaska Hawks.
So Severson's in the circle against Big McCabe Dvorak. Jackson Severson out there, along with Selton. Orioles puck goes in the corner. Dvorak jumps up to grab it. Back to the point where Rinzel has it. There's a quick shot, never gets through. Nice job by Barry there. And he's able to clear it all the way down. Great shot block by Sam Barry there, and then he got control of it and drove it all the way down.
Yep, nice job to start killing time off that 2-minute penalty.
Here come the Hawks back out. Nice job to stand up at the line by the Orioles. Chaska's going to have to regroup back at center ice. That's Rinzel with the puck for the Hawks. Drops it off to his circling forward, who comes through with a head of steam down his offside. Scholey with a shot that never gets through. Puck almost got to the front there where Scholey was unattended for, but it never made it. Shot there that goes wide by Rinzel. Another shot. Middleton gets a blocker or a pad on and goes up. Orioles are able to clear out. Looks like they're going to get 2 on a change here. Oh, splits a D and goes right through the middle. We're going to have another penalty there.
That was number 24. That's the other Amos. So the brothers are going to both be seeing a little time together.
No, this is going to be on Devo, it looks like.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
was it? Okay.
Looks like it's going to be on McCabe. Yeah, they called McCabe for either slashing or tripping. I'm not too sure which, but either way, Chaska is going to have a little 5-on-3 action here.
Yeah, the other
52 seconds.
52 seconds. They pulled off the wrong penalty, but they'll put that back on. They're going to try to get that identified on the clock and get 52 seconds put back on. Not sure who's our clock manager tonight. Sometimes it's Amundsen, but I don't know who's over there tonight. But they're going to try to reprogram that 52 seconds, and when they have a brief break, that allows the killers for Orioles to get a little break. So, you don't want to see any home cooking there on the clock, but they'll take that break and rest their top 3 killers, and 14-12 left in the first period, Tommy. And this isn't what the Orioles want. They don't want penalties right off the bat.
No, they certainly don't.
And a 5-on-3 is a huge opportunity for Chaska. And of course, if you look on, one of the most amazing things on Chaska is number 2. Watch Sam Rizzo up on the point. He's actually their leading pointer this year. And why? Not so much goals, but assists, which means he sees the ice really, really well.
Yes,
so on this power play, watch number 2 up at the point. Watch him work that puck.
Puck controlled by the Hawks. Back to Renzel. Cross to his D partner. Quick shot right in the middle to his gut. Nice job by Josh Middleton there. Gobble that up. That was a shot by number 11, Zach Selton.
And a little bit of pushing and shoving by the number 2 13s out there. That's 13, which is Jack Silverson. The 2 Jacks, and of course the Jack for the Orioles.
Wanmacher, yep. Renzel with the puck, down low. Back to Renzel. They've really collapsed it. There it goes down low. Shot goes up and over the top and out of play. I don't know if that hit Middleton, shoulder, hit his shoulder.
Yeah, they tried to go up top, went off the shoulder and up. You watch that Rizzo on the point and watch him move this number 2. Watch him just now watch this little pass. He feels the guy behind him, then he shifts down to try to get the rebound. Number 2 ends up right there. And boy, he's crafty on that point, no doubt about it.
Big defensive draw win there for Boyum, and Wanmacher is able to clear it all the way out. So they got Wanmacher and Barry at the point. Oh, here comes a chance, 3 on 2. Nice job by Barry. Got a stick on that, wasn't able to get the puck player wasn't able to get it cleanly. Renzel again with the puck, cross rank. Shot goes wide. Renzel, nice job by Barry to get another stick on there as
one out of the box.
Scholey was waiting to gobble that one up.
5 on 4 now, Tommy. 1 minute left on the power play for Chaska.
Renzel still with the puck, goes to his backhand. Shot there fanned on by Scholey. Over at the half wall. Jack's back to Renzel. Renzel over to Severson, loses the puck. Amos gets it and is able to drive it all the way down. Great job by Austin there as he just gets out of the box and then clears it all the way down.
34 seconds left to kill off and to avoid this 5 on 3, now 5 on 4 opportunity for Chaska.
Here's Reginti with the steal off of the poke check by hand. Nice job by Reginti. He's going to rake some time off, throw it all the way down off the glass. Here's Hand, that's going to get a chance with a shot. Oh, over to Reginti. Great job there by the Hawks player not to allow that puck to get through.
Yeah,
and here come the Hawks right back out, 2 on 2. Shot goes wide. That's Timmy Leroy. Centering pass doesn't get through. Shot goes wide again by the Hawks. And the Orioles have peeled off that 5 on 3 and are back to full strength. Great job by the Orioles PK there.
Sure is. That's a huge kill early in this game.
Yes.
On 2 penalties, which you wish wouldn't have happened, but now the Orioles got to get back to 5 on 5 hockey.
By a high stick by the Hawks, so they're going to have to let that one come out, and they do. Puck cleared back all the way down by the Hawks, so that will be no icing as it went off a Chaska player's stick. Let's see if the Orioles now, they finally got 5 skaters on the ice. Let's see if we can get something going here. Taylor with the puck, looking for some help up the middle. Here comes Dahlin, loses it. Wisher's going to cover that up as Dahlin was streaking right in, got a little poke in there.
Yeah, good effort by Dahlin to follow it up. You know, you have a nose for the net, good things can happen. So, he went right to the net. Even after he pushed it through, here was Hand.
Hand.
Great vision by Hand, and just off the heel. But I like the play that Hand was looking for. Not to take a bad angle shot against the goalie as a .91 save percentage, but make a hockey play. Try to make the right play. Great defensive play.
Comes Chaska back through the center ice. Wanmacher ties him up down in front. A couple of Orioles and 2 Hawks there, and Wanmacher comes away with it, goes to center. Thought maybe they might call a hook there, but they let that go. Puck goes up to the half wall. Try and come out, no luck. There's another little toe drag. Boy, I'm looking for the help. Here's Colton Taylor with the puck. There's going to change some Orioles. Oh, sorry, that was Farley. That was Colton Taylor just drove it down. Dvorak goes in. Big McCabe Dvorak gets the puck, pops it out front. Rinzel, of course, there to gobble it up. Here comes Rinzel through his own zone. McGinty, a little pressure, gets the center ice. Still with the puck, goes around Barry. And there's Farley with the puck. Comes right out in front. Great job there by McGinty to stop that play. Barry with the puck. Oop, tried to center it out in front. Oh, shot there, goes wide. Little mix-up by the Orioles defense there. Almost gave that up. Well, they did give it up behind the net. Fortunately, nothing happened.
Yeah,
Barry throws the puck up the corner.
Here comes Dvorak.
Here comes McCabe with a chance. McCabe, big shot, big rebound. Wisher pushes that, gets that one out, and his defenseman pushes that out back to center, or back to the out of the zone. Orioles can't touch that as they're changing players. Here's Dvorak again. Dahlin going in after it. Chaska comes out of the corner with that. Amos pinching in, tries to shoot it down, couldn't get it. Amos with an interception, rifles it all the way back. Chaska's got the puck down low. Long path to center ice, and here come the Hawks. 2-on-3, centering pass. Ooh, just slides wide there off the stick of Hoika. Almost crosses his own goalie up.
Yeah.
Here's Amos with the rink-wide pass, misses everybody. No icing they're going to call. They could say the Chaska player could have got that. Through center ice, kind of a lazy pass, but it made it. There's Lucas Hand, just going to backhand drive it down as the Orioles are going to finish their line change.
Orioles got the lines back the way they want them, so now we'll see how they flow.
Through center ice come the Hawks. They drive it all the way down. Taylor with the puck. Sorry, that's not Taylor. That's Amos. Mason Amos, 24. Here's a shot, nothing on it. Middleton pokes it out. Boyne with the puck at the half wall. Tries to clear it. It goes back to the point. Cross-ring pass. Nice stick work there, or footwork there. I think that was Wanmacher. Gets it off his stick, and then he clears it all the way down. Not sure why they didn't call icing there. The Chaska player must have touched it.
I didn't see it either, but we'll take the break if they didn't touch it, and then it'll keep the flow going. And it is a good flow right now for both teams.
Yeah, we haven't had a whistle in a while, John.
No, 8 minutes left in the first here.
Centering attempt by the Hawks that never makes it out. But the half wall goes all the way across. Shot, stick to the up in the air by hand. Chaska was offside, so they have to clear the zone, and they're going to clear their 3 forwards as Wanmacher comes out, takes a shot on Wishart. He ends up holding it. No one to help him there.
And the Orioles will take that because they were in the midst of a change.
Yes.
So it'll stay in the zone, and it'll come to the right of Wishart. It's been, that's a nice drive to the net there. Nice to see that. It's been an interesting first period. Here's Dvorak off the. Boy, he had a heavy shot last shift too. That one he got kind of crossed up on. Good block by the D, but.
Here's McGinty going low. Turns it over. Chaska's coming back out. Missed everybody. That should be icing against the Hawks as it is.
It'll bring it again to the right of the Chaska Hawks goaltender, and the Orioles will keep the same line out there, try to win a draw, get a shot. That last shift to McCabe Dvorak, he came down, and boy, did he have a quick shot. He's got a heavy shot.
Yeah, well, he's a big boy.
Big boy. He shoots it hard, caught the goalie right underneath the chin, but the goalie was ready for it and made the save.
So we're Ginty on the face-off win. Amos has the shot go off a stick and down into the corner. Chaska picks it up behind the net, and they're going to come out, long outlet pass. Little 3-on-2 for Chaska. It's going to be offsides. They're going to have to clear. That gives Amos a chance to bring it up. He knocks it off the boards and all the way down. One of the Hawks players loses his stick. He's going to pick it up and go to the bench. There's another long outlet pass by Chaska that misses everybody, but it will not be long enough to draw icing as Colton Taylor picks it up.
Here's
Great
a break.
pass here. Here's Dolan with the, oh, it's too bad. He just couldn't get it on his backhand there. Great look on the pass there off the boards to Theodore Dolan. Puck down low, driven all the way down again. Amos is going to pick it up for the Orioles. Circles around behind the safety of his net, still with the puck. Loses it, gets it again. Oh, comes back right out in front. Here's a chance for Chaska. Shot goes up off Middleton and up over the top. Ill-advised play there for Amos. He gets a chance again here. Still can't clear it out. Amos goes over to Taylor. Tries to stretch pass. Intercepted by the Hawks, and they clear it back, and they're going to change all 5. Long outlet pass. Dolan has the puck, loses at center ice. That's Magnuson up to center ice. Backhanded in by the Hawks. So we got 5:45 to go here. Shots on goal 6-4 in favor of the Hawks. It was 5-1 early after that 5-on-3 power play for them. So the Orioles have come back a little bit here. Here's a shot by Renzel from the point. Blocker to the side by Middleton. Renzel's going to get that back for the Hawks. Oh, almost loses it. Well, he does lose it to Barry. Barry tries to drop it back to Boehm. Boehm has the puck. Oh, centering. Oh, and almost gets through. Great job by Boehm there to find Barry. Shot hit his own teammate in the head. Lucas Hand took one off of the, looks like took it off the helmet there.
And that did get through the goaltender. It just laid in the crease for
Yeah.
a second, and their D was
Ooh,
able
big
to clear
hit by
it.
Boehm there to separate the puck from the Hawks player. There's a long outlet, doesn't make it. And here comes Chaska through center ice. Hand steps up. Wanmacher has the puck, still with the puck. Backhands it over to Dvorak. Dvorak's going to rifle it all the way down. He's on the right side of the center line, so there'll be no icing. Hand goes in for it, centers it out in front. There's a shot. Dvorak with Wishart with a save off Dvorak. And he almost got his own rebound there and just couldn't quite pick it up.
He sure did. That goes up and over.
Yeah, there's a shot by the Hawks, deflected up and over by
You know,
Amos.
when I was talking earlier today about the COVID protocol, here's it coming around. Watch this little play. That's Hand.
That's Hand. Another
brings
good
it
look.
high, and Dvorak, nice shot. And then,
Oh, it's too bad.
just
Bounced
couldn't
right
get it.
over his stick there.
Yeah.
Puck shot wide by the Hawks. Farley's going to pick it up for the Orioles. Gets it out to center ice, loses it. McGinty drives it all the way down. Dvorak picks it up. Circles, tries to center it out in front on the backhand. Nobody home. Dvorak still with the puck. Puck comes out to center. Nobody can control it. 2 Orioles run into each other, and here's a chance, a 2-on-1 for the Hawks. Oh, nice job there. Oh, and then the Orioles, a couple Orioles players, a couple Hawks players get a little pushy and shovey there. Don't think they're going to call anything.
No.
Which is just fine. Chance here for the chance, or here's the Barry chance, the puck that goes through,
Watch
and then
it
he gets
now,
his own
through the
rebound,
legs.
and it goes through the legs.
Right there. Just kind of
Yeah.
kicks it out. And,
Boy, just couldn't get a stick on it.
you know, I do want to mention, because I'm worried about that I don't see number 23, Miles Ryder, out there yet. I mentioned the quarantine to the coach earlier, but I didn't think any of the players were affected. I thought Miles would be back, but I don't see number 23. Maybe he is suited up and just hasn't been out there yet.
Yeah, it's possible. I talked to his dad a couple games ago, and he did get the call up. That came out of the zone.
He did get released?
No, I mean, well, unless he's got it within the past 10 days.
Okay.
But he was out here a couple games ago. I talked to his dad. He said he got called up to play varsity. He was very excited, and he did get some ice time. Here's Farley with the puck. Farley and Hoika. Tries to drop it to Hoika, intercepted by Severson for the Hawks. There's a puck that goes all the way down. Mason Amos there. Sorry, that's Taylor. Hoika loses the puck. Here come the Orioles. That's Fredrickson on the backhand. Shot goes wide.
Nice drive,
over
though,
to the
by
corner.
Fredrickson. Dropped the shoulder. Tried to get to the net. Like to see that.
Barry stands up, the Hawks player at the blue line. And the Orioles will get the puck. Dahlin backhands it all the way down. Ritzel has the puck. Pounded by Dahlin. Turns circles, gets ahead of steam up. Here comes Ritzel through center ice. Tries to go to his backhand, couldn't get it. Wanmacher lost that one in his skates. Ritzel still with the puck. There's great opportunity for the Hawks. They had 2 players down below the Orioles defenseman. Fortunately, they couldn't get control of it there. Orioles attempt to break out. That's Barry. Loses it back to Wanmacher. Wanmacher to Dahlin. Dahlin loses it. Here's Boyum with the puck. Boyum throws it down low to Wanmacher. Wanmacher circles around.
Hold, but no call.
Still trying to fight for the puck. Rung around the boards. Hand has the puck. That's not going to get out. Nice stop. Oh, deflection there by Hand. Wanmacher with the puck out in front to Boyum. Boyum takes a shot. Oh, Hand just missed the rebound, and a quick shot by Wanmacher there. Almost caught the goalie off guard. There's Boyum, gets the puck, rings it around the boards. Hand back to Wanmacher. This line's got something going. Here's an attempted clear. Good patience there by the Chaska Hawks player, and he's able to clear it all the way down. Puck rung around the boards. Amos has it up the Hand, who loses control. Dvorak putting pressure on Renzo. It just has to backhand it away from the pressure. Here's a steal by Hand. Hand on the backhand, throws it out in front. Puck right out in front.
Oh.
Cleared away. Great opportunity for the Orioles there with 1:10 to go in the period.
Never a bad idea to throw it in the slot, and that's what Hand did. And almost bounced to the right spot.
Renzo loses the puck. Hand picks it up.
Here comes Hand.
Here comes a chance.
He's going to get a change.
Yeah, he's been out there for a while, so he's going to change. Wishart sets it up behind his own net with 56 seconds to go in the period. Amos pinches and keeps that puck in for the Orioles. Markwell up the boards. Puck trying to get there. Hawks finally do control at center ice. Shot doesn't make it through. Amos with a nice block by the pads there. Back to the point. Shot goes over the top by the Hawks. That was a zinger. You hear that one off the glass. Back to Magnuson. Shot again. Chaska put some pressure on here with 25 seconds to go. Backhanded clearing attempt does come out. Dvorak has the puck, still keeps it. Nice job by McCabe there. Is going to get it, just push it all the way down. Wishart's going to have to cover that up, as that was Wanmacher putting a little pressure on. We're going to have a face-off with 13.8 seconds to go here in the first period to Wishart's right.
It is, and it's good that Wanmacher went to the net to force that face-off, because that'll, with 14 seconds left in the first, an opportunity for the Orioles to be in the offensive zone here.
Right. So here's Boyum in the circle.
Put their top line out, but
that'll be icing.
That's going to be icing, give another opportunity. They wanted to feather that clear just a little more. It brings it to about 8 seconds left in the period. We'll see what happens here. Again, come right back to where it was, to the left of the goaltender.
So it's Boyum and Severson in the dot to the left of Wishart. Pushing the Chaska defender back to his own side.
There is what you're looking for.
Wishart, sorry.
It's going to maybe run out of time, but you never know.
Chance here for the Hawks. Shot, oh, and they score!
That looks like...
Singer, I think that's got to count.
I think it does count. They're going to talk about it, and we'll look at the replay and look at the clock.
Scholey with a great wrist shot right over the top of the...
Let's see
Middleton's.
See if we can catch the clock. It's very tight whether they're going to count it. And let's see there. Looks like they put it up, so they are going to count it. We can see here.
Yep, that was a good goal.
That's a
good goal. I saw it. Good goal.
Yep. That's good. It's a good goal.
Yeah, and they're going to put points.
It's a good goal. Oh, offsides. Yeah. We'll see. We can see that on the replay. Check the offsides. We'll check that. Let's see.
How do you have offsides on your? You can't have offsides there.
No, they look clean. Look good. Yeah. Look good. Look clean. They did it. They did and the refs did a nice job of seeing the clock.
Yeah.
And Chaska got it, and just by about a 0.3 seconds left.
Wow,
and
that's too bad for the Orioles there.
Game, and And, you know, you would never expect it, but you know what? It's amazing. You can score, they say you can score from center ice with 4 seconds, you can score from your own zone with 8 seconds, and you score with inside the zone at 2 seconds. Well, that just proved it. There was 8 seconds left, and they scored with 8 seconds left and got it in point
Yeah,
three.
it's too bad because Boehm actually won that face-off right behind him. It's just the Chaska player was the first one to step in and grab it, and he passed it all the way down. And
I think one of the fans behind us, you know what he was talking about? He was offsides on the face-off dot.
Oh, I got you.
So I think what happened was the face-off, the ref kicked him back once. They were kind of crimping up a little bit.
Gotcha.
I think what
the winger,
fans
you
saw,
mean?
The winger cheated up a little bit, jumped on that puck, and then got it in. That may have been true, but that's that's a referee's call.
Correct.
He put him back once. Unfortunate. The Orioles got to be more alert to make sure that doesn't happen. But you hate to get scored on with 0.3 seconds.
Yeah,
but
for
not a
sure.
bad first period. The Chaska outshot the Orioles 12-7. They're up 1-0. They outshot the Orioles mostly because they had 5-on-3 for the first early in the game, 2
Correct.
power plays. But it was an entertaining first period of hockey. Certainly the Orioles are in this. I don't think one goal, even though late in the period, means the game by any stretch. This was a tight game last time. I expect the Orioles to come out. Maybe it'll even give them a little fire, Tommy.
Yeah, certainly will.
You know, it's interesting. As I watch this game, I watched this number 2 Rizzo for Chaska, a very talented player, a sophomore. You can tell he's young, he's thin. You watch him, he's going to be a heck of a player as he ages out. Because I watch like Sam Berry and Wademacher and some of these other players that I saw as freshmen and sophomore play. And just now, they've turned from boys to young men.
Yes, and he's a big kid to be.
He's a big kid. He's going to turn from, continue to mature as a player and become a nice young man and a nice player out there. He's very smart. He moves the puck well. He's got
doesn't
good
panic
vision.
with it.
Doesn't panic. So he's got a lot of potential, like a lot of the Orioles players have developed as well. And then I see some other young players on the Orioles bench, some of the sophomores, even some of the juniors, you look at Farley, you look at Dahl, I mean, those guys are developing, and as each year they get bigger and stronger, and they'll become better as well. So it was a fun first period of hockey. I will say this, that again, I'll be remiss if I didn't mention, I do think that they did have one player. I think it was Miles Ryder who did get the COVID.
Oh, okay, that's very possible.
And so my thoughts go out to him. Get well soon. Even if you don't have any symptoms as a young man, you want to stay safe. And
correct.
I hate to see I don't know if it doesn't matter if it's COVID or any kind of injury. You only play so many games a shorted season. I hate to see anybody miss any game. But safety first, and certainly your health first.
Yes.
Because you certainly don't want to run into a situation where you have an ailment that becomes, whether it's a physical injury or a COVID, where it affects your life. So.
Well, yeah, and you certainly don't want to spread it to the rest of the team, because then you start forfeiting games and all that kind of stuff. So.
Exactly right. So, well, with that, we're going to take a brief break, and we're going to come back for the second period. Should be another exciting period of Minnesota boys high school action. At the end of one, it's the Chaska Hawks 1, the St. Louis Park Orioles 0. We'll be back for the start of the second period in just a minute.
Today, millions of people all across America are building a life in recovery from mental and substance use disorders, helping themselves and helping each other, with friends, family, and community, lending their strength and support. Join the Voices for Recovery. Together, we are stronger. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral for mental and substance use disorders, for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP.
All right, welcome back to the St. Louis Park Rec Center and ParkTV 16. Again, John Basil, and this is Tommy Remper, and we're getting ready for second period action live. Boy, it's high school action. And Tommy, again, we talked about this being a Metro West clash. First period, really a pretty good balanced period, except for the penalties that the Orioles came out a little slow on. Had one reaching penalty, one where they checked the guy into the net, cross-check. And certainly that gave Chaska the advantage early, but then it was pretty even. But late in the period, face-off, obviously in Chaska's zone, they're able to go out, even though we won the draw, poke it past the defense. Questionable whether he was on offsides off the face-off, maybe a little bit jumped the gun there, but came down and was able to bury it with 8 seconds.
Shot.
Great shot, roughed it right in the cookie jar, and Chaska comes out with a 1-0 lead after one. So this should be a good period.
Yeah,
now, watch the long change here.
Yeah, it certainly should. You know, John, one thing I noticed, it seemed like the Orioles in 17 minutes of play, obviously you can't count the shorthandedness, but they only had one, I thought, solid shift where they had some good sustained pressure, which is unlike them. They're normally good for, you know, each line getting a couple good offensive chances. So we'll see what happens here in the second as Chaska controls the pace-off. There's Renzel. Orioles pick it up. There's Hand, stops at the half wall, throws it down low, nobody there. Boyum's gonna go get it along with Wanmacher. They chip it out, clear it all the way down. If it doesn't go on ice, that should be an icing, but it does go. So Barry's gonna have to pick it up off the Middleton's stick. There's a long outlet attempt pass. It misses everybody. Not sure why they didn't call icing there.
They said it hit the Chaska stick. I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
The ref did make
now they're going back and forth. Nope.
No.
Barry could have touched that one according to the officials. So
they're letting them play, Tommy.
They certainly are. Here's Hand with the puck. Tries to go around, isn't able to. Loses it to the Hawks player, the Hawks captain down there at the half wall. There, the Orioles clear it out. They're going to change a few players.
Getting the long change.
Yes, could open things up for some offense here in the second period. Here's Reginti going in against Magnuson. Reginti trying to get the puck. Chaska gets it out. No, they don't. That's going to be thrown all the way back down by the Orioles. Ben Olsen, you're right out in front. Missed everybody, and here come the Hawks. Out through center ice. Pushes it up as he was pressured. Amos gets the puck. Amos again with the puck, clears it all the way down. No one in there forechecking. Kind of lethargic. No one's skating really hard here for either team. They're just kind of going through the motions. You need a little something here to pick up some momentum either for both teams.
Right. I like the feistiness of Ben Farley out there.
There's a centering pass looking for the one you were just talking about. Farley just couldn't get anything on it. Here's Amos, pinches in. Puck back all the way over, deflected. Shot doesn't get through. Dvorak's going to have to pick it up for the Orioles. Nice pass. Here comes Fredrickson. His shot goes awry, and the Hawks come right back. Here's a 2-on-1 chance for Chaska. Over to the clear. Oh, and he scores!
That was number 13.
Jax. That's Jax for the Hawks as they take a 2-0 lead on a 2-on-1.
Yeah, Bennett Jackson, he's certainly had a good year so far, and he's a junior. And boy, I tell you what, you know, I give Chaska some credit when they've had their scoring opportunities. They've had some nice shots.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Middleton was doing there. It looked like he was diving down, almost like he thought he was going to poke check it or something.
Yeah, I think he saw it going across. He thought maybe he's going to come back and try to shoot for the lower corner, but he put it again right upstairs.
Yeah.
And there's two beautiful shots by Chaska to take a 2-0 lead here in the second period.
Yeah, Orioles got their work cut out for them now. They're going to really have to get fired up here and get moving. They certainly can do it. There's Hand trying to Hand and Renzel in the half wall along with Boyum. Puck comes around. Hawks pick it up at the half wall, all the way clear it out. That should be icing on the Hawks as the puck goes all the way down, and they do call it. So they'll bring the face-off back to Wishart's left with 14:15 to go here in the third period. Chaska's had the better of the shots here in the period, or sorry, second period. Chaska's had the better of the shots, and they lead now 13-8.
Yeah, and what it means is when the Orioles get their scoring opportunities, they got to finish hard. You know, they've got to make sure they get a good shot. The placement of their shot, they're making hockey plays to get good opportunities.
No, there was a shot by Wanmacher that doesn't make it through. Hand still trying to fight with the puck, loses it.
I liked what Wanmacher did there.
Oh, there's going to be a penalty on Boyum for tripping. Hand gets the puck, loses it, and they call, he did have possession, so they called the penalty against the Orioles once they touched up.
Yeah, and that's not, what the Orioles need right now.
No, especially in offensive zone.
Just reached, oh boy. Yeah, he looked like he blew a tire and took him out that way. I don't know if his stick got him or his skates got him, and that's just a bad break. It could have been that Todd Dvorak sharpened his skates. I don't know, but, you get a bad... Yeah, you don't want the wrong guy filling your tires, Tommy?
No, you certainly don't.
You end up with a flat on the side of 394. So.
Oh, here was a chance, possible chance for the Orioles, broken up nicely by the Chaska defenseman as they would have had a 2-on-1. And the Orioles are able to clear it down. Renzel will set up behind his own net. comes out. It's for Ginty putting some pressure on him. Renzel goes wide to the right, crosses the blue line, centers it, one-time shot. Nice blocker, her pad saved by Middleton. Ooh, chance for the Orioles. Renzel again with a shot. Oh, and they score again!
Boy, that Rizzo, he is a dominant force out there as a sophomore. Not only did he bring it in with great composure on the far side, he then helped set it up. And here, watch him. Inside, he had to adjust his stick.
Just a quick, low shot.
Yeah, he was screened. He had traffic in front of him.
Yep.
But if you notice where that pass wasn't where in Rizzo's wheelhouse. He had to take it between his legs, adjust it, bring it out, still get a quick shot off. Was screened and got by Middleton, and the Orioles will take a timeout with 2 quick goals here by Chaska at the beginning of the second period. So, a smart timeout here by Coach Sakerson, settle them down. That next goal is very crucial for the Orioles. They want to get back into this. They're certainly not out of it.
No, there's plenty of hockey time
Plenty of hockey time left. We're not even midway through the second. So it's just a matter of them getting that next goal and clawing their way back into it. If they're at the rec center, they're at their rink, they know it well.
They need to show a little more urgency out there on their shifts and skating. And like I said earlier, it looks like both teams actually were kind of lackadaisical, and then you get shorthanded. Here's the standings.
Yeah, you can see right now the Orioles, now they're in first place, but they did lose to Benil. That one loss is to Benil. Benil has only played 3 conference games when the Orioles have played 5. So the Orioles do hold the points so far in the Metro West. But look at Chaska, right on the heels, and this is a big game for that reason.
Yes, it is, John.
And so the Orioles really have to dig down deep. This is a gut check for them. They're down 3-0 in their home rink. It's a real gut check for them.
It certainly is. And I saw that Coach Greenbush was over there along with Sakerson, giving him the pep talk, hopefully calming him down, saying, you know what, guys, there's still a lot of hockey left. This one isn't over. Let's go out and play our game. We beat these guys earlier. We can do it again. We just got to have a little more urgency and effort, and we'll see what the Orioles bring with that. Chaska gets the puck and drives it all the way down. Here's Hand. Up to Wanmacher. He throws it all the way down. He's going to give chase. Hand and Boehm are in the corner. Boehm has the puck. Over to Hand. Lucas Hand with the puck. Back to the point. Taylor almost loses it. Able to keep it in with Hand. Taylor with the puck. Here Chaska's going to get it. Chance to break out, and he misses his teammate. Barry's going to pick it up. Here's a long pass. Hand throws it. Wanmacher's going to give chase down low. He's in there with Markwell. Centering pass. Oh!
What a stop. And, that was big Luke Boehm right there. And he just hammered it, one-timed it. I'm not sure how he made this stop. Unless he just got, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. I think he just got lucky, because watch how quick this comes out. A shot, and it looks like it's going through the 5-hole, and somehow it hits something in there, and the Orioles can't catch a break and get their first goal.
Yeah, that great play by Wanmacher there. Get that puck out in front. Unfortunately, Boehm, like you said, couldn't hammer it home. Great opportunity.
And I think Boehm did the right thing. He fired it hard. He one-timed it.
There's a shot.
Boy. Oh, what a stop.
Right
wow. That's quite the hit on the goaltender, and now comes in Rigetti. And you can understand that. That was quite the hit on a goaltender, and they're not going to allow that. And the Orioles will go on their first power play of the game.
I didn't see it, John. I was watching the puck come back out.
Watch the hit on the goaltender after the stop here. You can see it. Comes up, it bounces, and here he comes in, and he just plows him over. So he'll go to the box, and this will probably you'll say that Middleton's taking one for the team here, because you take that hit, you put the Orioles on the power play, that'll give them an opportunity maybe to get their first goal.
Yeah, that was Ty Broughton for the Hawks, so we'll sit in the box for them. Give the Orioles, this is their first power play opportunity, I believe.
It is, of the game, and certainly Chaska's had 3, and obviously got 1 on that last power play.
Correct.
So Orioles, good chance for them to answer.
So Hand in the face-off circle, controlled by the Orioles. Over to Wanmacher. They move him back out to the point on the power play. Down low to Hand. Hand with the puck. Back to Wanmacher at the point. Stick on it. Barry has the puck. Cleared. Wanmacher, big shot there. Chance for Hand. Oh, he tried to pull it to his forehand there and just couldn't quite get it back. And then Chaska's able to get it and clear it all the way down. The Orioles will have to regroup. Chaska's going to change 3 of their 4 penalty killers.
Yeah, and you know what Hand was thinking there, and you get it. He was going to try to pull it over.
Yep.
It gave him some room to fire it home.
Here's Hand with the puck down the right side. Rings it around to Dvorak. Dvorak gets it back to Barry. Barry has the puck, tries to throw it all the way down. Dvorak loves it and drops it to himself. Dvorak back to Wanmacher to Barry. Barry lost it there. That was a fortunate chance because Chaska could have had a breakaway. Puck out in the middle. Ooh, quick stick by the Orioles. Barry to prevent that one from going in. See, they just don't have any urgency, it looks like, John.
Yeah, they're a little bit sluggish. You know, they're also very confident. We'll see what happens here.
There's
And
a
I
puck
said,
that comes.
watch Middleton play the puck. I noticed the forwards were very kind of lackadaisical getting back, but the reason being is they're confident in Middleton's ability to play the puck, which he's very good.
Yes, he is. He is. For a freshman, he certainly is. There's a poke check and a chance. Oh, great
Rizzo.
job by Amos there. Otherwise, they go in on a breakaway. 26 seconds to go. Farley tries to go across ice to Olsen. Olsen pushes it into the corner. Reginti almost lost it. Came off the board, kind of funny. Here's a shot, doesn't get through. Drops right in front of Rinzel, and he's able to clear it all the way down. He's going to go out for a change. There's 5 seconds. Chaska successfully cleared away this PK.
They sure did.
Puck back to Reginti along the half wall. Chaska picks it up. Shot goes high over the net.
Oh,
hits the top of the cage there.
Backside of the crossbar. That's kind of a nightmare when you get an alley-oop on a goaltender because they're out cutting the angle. They're not expecting that type of bounce.
Amos gets poke checked. Chaska centering pass. Fortunately, that missed. Amos got to get rid of that puck. Reginti's just going to flip it high into the air. Puck comes down. Farley can't get a hold of it. Pass between his legs. Nice pass there from Chaska. Here comes Chaska. Centers it out in front. Nice stick by the Orioles to keep that one from getting out. Comes all the way out to the point. No icing as Markwell touched the puck for the Hawks, and there's 9:30 to go. Long outlet pass for the Hawks. Puck rung around the boards. Barry's going to pick it up. Chips it out. Orioles got a chance. Here's Hand with the puck. Hand still with the puck, waiting for some help. Over to Taylor. Shot, sharp angle. Oh, Hand couldn't get a stick on that again at the side. Hand tries to center it out to Wanmacher and couldn't get it through. And here come the Hawks, 3-on-3. Shot goes wide to the left of Middleton there. Orioles fighting for the puck down low. Boehm gets it. Out to Wanmacher, 1-on-4 for Wanmacher. Still with the puck. He's got to wait for some help. He stops at the half wall. Centers it back to his teammate. Back to Wanmacher, who loses it. I think he was trying to get off for a shift change. Here's a long outlet pass. Misses everybody, fortunately, and that should be icing on Chaska. Orioles defensemen got to watch that. They're sneaking someone out there on a regular basis.
Yeah, and no surprise. You know, they're trying to catch him. They're trying to catch him sleeping a little bit on that, and they're not afraid. They're confident with Rizzo. They're confident with some of their other D to get that puck up. Here's this alley-oop. Watch this go and just hits the crossbar. So that's a tough position for a goaltender to be in because that's a very unlikely bounce. Doesn't happen very often.
No, it certainly doesn't. And he was forward, and then he kind of had to quick hustle back.
And you want to have him forward. You want him at the top of that paint and want him cutting the angle down.
Amos has the puck as Chaska blows a tire at the corner there. Here comes Dvorak along the right side. Dvorak gets it poke checked. Chaska's going to set up down back behind. Ooh, chance there for Farley to intercept that. Reginti with the chance. Still no luck for the Orioles. Chaska brings it across. Reginti picks it up. Reginti loses it. Here's an outlet to Farley. Can Farley get by him? He gets the puck. He's going to throw it all the way down. Dvorak's going to give chase. Witchert's going to set it up for his defenseman down there. Run all the way around the boards. Amos is pinching in. Couldn't quite get the puck. Orioles are able to keep it in. Puck comes out. Hoika with the puck. Hoika with a nice head of steam comes down low, centers it out in front.
Oh,
There's a chance
right
for the
there.
Orioles, and Wishart gobbles it up. Wow, everything that's going right out in front there is just kind of laying there, and no Orioles can get their stick on it to hammer it home.
No, I would say that the Chaska's doing a nice job defensively, even when it's laying there, just tying guys up. But watch this. The flow's going the other way, but it comes back here off the side of the net, right there, but the stick is tied up.
Right.
And then it lays there, and they're able to
Another
freeze
chance for the Orioles. Puck goes pushed into the corner. Same line out there, McGinty. Here comes Chaska. That's Renzel. Stops, passes it, hits his teammate, streaking down the right side. Tries to go around Barry. Barry rubs him off. Pushes him away. Centering pass. Great job by Taylor there. Not allow that centering pass to get through. Otherwise, there was a Hawks player wide open right in front. Taylor with the puck. Nice patience by Taylor. Loses it. Has to circle back. Taylor still with the puck. Over to Barry. Here
we go.
Here comes Hoika with a chance. Hoika takes a quick shot. Tries to go 5-hole. Couldn't quite get through. Big rebound. And Fredrickson couldn't get there before Wishart gobbled it up.
No, but I like Fredrickson going to the net there for sure. And you know, again, you got a good goaltender here. Although a sophomore, I looked at his statistics coming in, and you know he's over 90%. He's .916. So you know there's going to have to be a good shot, a good hockey play to beat this tender.
The Orioles put their first line back out. Wanmacher able to keep it in. Nice job by Jack there to get that bouncing puck out of the air.
Good battle of the Blues there. Keep it in their
centering
zone.
pass by hand doesn't get through. Chaska's going to come right back out. That's Jack's, one of their goal scorers. Clears the red line and drives it all the way down. Barry picks it up for the Orioles. Six minutes to go here in the second period. Wanmacher gets it up to Boyum. Boyum tries to go around, can't get through. Renzel's there again. Nice patient play by Renzel to hit his teammate. There's an attempted clear as they were again trying to get a player behind the Orioles defense. Circles at the Renzel, circles, cross rink. Shot deflected, goes over the top of the net. Here's a long clearing of pass, doesn't get out. Chaska's gonna try and push that one down. Here's a steal. Shot, they score again! Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, it really is. And I don't know what Coach Snuggerwood's got them working on, but these guys, when they get in tight, are firing into that.
Yeah, they're going high.
They're going high and with power, with strength, with quickness.
That's Barry.
Watch
loses
this release.
It to Severson.
Right. Boom. You know, all of their goals have been very good shots.
Yes.
It's not like they've trickled through. They've got them up quick. They've had quick releases. Very tough for a goaltender in those situations.
Yeah, and
turnover.
Maybe the scouting report on Middleton was shooting up over his shoulder. I mean, he is a shorter goalie, so when he goes down into the butterfly, he definitely will leave some room to over his shoulder and under the crossbar. Comes Chaska again with another chance. Orioles really need this next goal, or things are going to get ugly here.
Yeah, if you would have told me the Orioles would have been down 4-0 with 5 minutes left in the second period coming into this,
yeah,
I would have probably said not a chance.
Yep,
but that's
I agree.
They find themselves in that position, so they're going to have to be a little composure here, keep their game face on, and just try to claw their way back in one at a time.
Barry loses the puck, centered out in front again.
Nice stop.
Blocker again. Again, they were going top shelf on him.
They sure were.
Going up high. Fortunately, he was able to see it. He got the blocker on, push it up into the netting. So there'll be a face-off to his. Looks like his right with 4:49. Ooh,
yeah.
Hit the crossbar or pipe.
After it hit their blocker, crossbar, and out.
Face-off down low. Wanmacher picks it up, rings it around the board, finds Hand. Hand tries to clear it out. Is able to. Boyum going for it. Puck softly played up. Orioles lose control again, and then here comes Chaska right back. That's Markwell. Crosses the, no, sorry, that wasn't Markwell. But that was 6, that was 5. There's Amos with the puck. Here's Boyum. Orioles have a chance here. They got 3-on-3. Boyum tries to go Hand still with the puck. Cross ice. Oh, they score!
Nice play.
Finally, they break through.
They break the bubble there, and that could be a start of
Nice,
something.
beautiful play by Boyum, Wanmacher, and Hand. Boyum here, he gets the puck, he drops it, and then takes the defenseman with him, so it turns into a 2-on-1. Hand, nice backhand pass. Wanmacher charging the net and goes up over the goalie. Did get a piece of that, but he didn't get enough of it, and still went in the net.
We talked about hockey plays and a good shot. And what did you have right there?
Yeah.
Beautiful. This is 3 guys making a great hockey play. Boyum, the hand, over to Wanamaker. Wanamaker makes no question about it and puts it in.
Okay, let's see if we can get one more here before the second period's over and get this back to a 2-goal game.
It's a huge goal, Tommy, huge goal.
4 minutes to go here in the second. Barry with the puck, brings it all the way around, goes past Farley and past Chaska, center ice, not far enough for icing.
It's Regenti, and Regenti works hard out there every shift.
Dvorak pushing at the Hawks player. Here's Farley.
There it is, Regenti.
Oh, Regenti, nice job. Dvorak again with the puck.
It's in, but they're going to mark it. They're going to say the net came off. Now we got a scrum around the net, and I do think the net came out before the puck went in, unfortunately. We'll watch that on replay for sure.
Dvorak shaking his head. Can't believe that. There's Farley with the centering pass. Regenti gets it, shoots it right off Wishart's helmet. Well, Wishart pushed it off, pushed the net off. Well, the puck's definitely behind. Well, maybe it never went across.
Yeah, they're not going to count it.
And then Renzel wraps his arms around Farley. Barry's in there.
And Coach Sackerson wants to have a chat with him about it, saying, okay, well, why didn't it count?
Well, and now they're bringing the faceoff outside the zone, which I don't understand, because clearly their goalie knocked the puck off.
Yeah, it should. The faceoff, I understand why it's no goal, but I do believe the faceoff should have came to the right.
Yeah, either way.
Yeah.
Wishart sets it up behind his net. We got 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Scholey drives it down low. Barry's going to give chase. Pokes it into the corner. Boyum with the puck. Tries to put it. Oh, sorry, that wasn't Boyum. That was Wanmacher. Wanmacher has the puck. Here's a 2-on-1 chance. Here's Hand and Boyum. Hand with the puck. I think he was looking for a shot pass there. Wanted the rebound to come out to the other side to Boyum. And it went short side.
You definitely see a jump in the Orioles step right now, Tommy.
Yeah,
whole different deal.
Yep, this is what they needed in the last period, though. Here's Taylor. Taylor comes out over to Wanmacher, loses at center ice. The Hawks pick it up. They're just going to chip it down, and they're going to change all 5. Here's the Orioles with the chance. There's a long pass to Dvorak. Dvorak, fanned on his shot there. Oh, he broke his stick.
Yeah, he didn't fan, but he just got a little bit.
That's 200 away, Todd. Sorry.
All right. Well, and I think he needed one for a while. Todd was just being a little stingy and probably cost the Orioles a goal there for crying out loud. You know?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
So I found some. We'll talk about it a little bit here. I said I found some news out about Todd earlier, but here's Regenti with the puck, able to take it down low. Regenti using his body to shield, loses it. Oh, couldn't be held in there. That's too bad. Here's Amos with the puck. Over to his brother, Mason Amos. Up to Hoika, misses everybody. Chaska clears it down. They're going to change all 5. The Orioles have a chance here. Long pass. Nice job by Regenti there. Just chips it in, and then he's going to go out for a change. No icing. Or the Hawks got a player down here again, trying to sneak somebody out. Shot by Amos, back in on Wishart. Chaska again sneaking a player out here. Oh, chance for the Orioles. One big shot over the top by Boyum. Big gun there. Here's Wanmacher with the puck, takes a shot. Oh, looking for a deflection, couldn't quite get it. Boyum, now a Hand has the puck down low. Hand getting roughed up. Jacks. Wanmacher has it. Hand standing right in front of the zone.
They got and the Orioles will have a power play here as there was a hold.
Wanmacher's down up here. I don't know. Did they call a hold down there?
Down there on Hand, and it was a good call. I mean, certainly a Chaska player grabbed him. Watch it right here. And what's nice about this is it's taken off one of their best players in Rizzo. So Rizzo is going to go to the box. That's going to give one of the Chaska best penalty killers will be off the ice. Gives the Orioles a great opportunity here, Tommy. With a minute left in the second, if they could get one here and make it a two-goal game, it would make it a whole different ball game.
Yeah, they'd have some serious momentum going into the third period. Dvorak wins the face-off to Wanmacher. Over to Barry. Back to Dvorak. Dvorak loses the puck. Here's a breakaway chance for Scholey, their leading scorer. Shots, he scores! Short-handed! Beat him on the 5-hole. That's a backbreaker.
You hate to see that short-handed goal, and I know McCabe Dvorak well, and I know he's not going to be happy with that at all. He wins his one-on-one battles 99% of the time, and he just looked up at the ceiling here at the rec center. It's unlike McCabe. Just kind of the puck kind of got caught up in the middle of him. You can see it here. It kind of rolled off his tip of his stick, kind of fanned on the pass, and then with the way he turned, he was not in good position.
Right, to take off and chase him.
Take off, and it gave him an opportunity. So Chaska goes up 5-1. The Orioles still have the power play here with 42 seconds left in the second.
You just wonder how much it's going to take out of their momentum and slow them down. Frustration has to set in at some point. I mean, here they can't even get out of their zone. And Wanmacher just throws it up to center ice. Chaska clears it. No icing as they're out short-handed. Barry picks it up. Orioles changed some players, so he had no one to pass it to. Here's Hand, loses the puck. Shot blockered out by Middleton. Boyum has the puck. We got 13 seconds to go here in the period. Boyum still with the puck. 4 seconds to go. Boyum saucers it over. Amos gets out. Clears the zone, and Riginti picks it up. Very, very lackluster last minute of the power play there after they gave up the shorthanded goal.
I was going to look at this period and say the last 7 minutes, the Orioles had a whole nother gear. And then, of course, Chaska gets that shorthanded goal. But they really did look good up to that shorthanded goal from about midway through the second period to the end of the period. You saw a whole different Oriole team, and you thought, boy, if they get that next one, you're going to have a heck of a hockey game here. But at the end of 2 periods, Chaska's out shooting the Orioles 19-15, and they have a 5-1 commanding lead.
Right.
If there's any opportunity, it's the Orioles coming out strong. They still have a minute left in the power play when they'll get fresh ice at the start of the third period, Tommy.
Yep, they will. Like I said, I still, with the exception of that, right after they scored that goal, I still haven't seen the jump in the Orioles that I'm used to seeing, where they're swarming the ice, they're moving, they're playing the puck, they're cycling the puck along the boards. Haven't seen a lot of that, enough of that, obviously, as they're down 5-1, and so we know they can do it. It's just a matter of, the mindset getting in there and saying, let's play our game, guys. We can do this.
Yeah, nope, I agree. Well, I'm sure Coach Sack will talk to the players and Coach Greenbush as well, and they'll make whatever adjustments they can. They're going to have to get aggressive in the third, and the problem with that is you're also going to give the other team some opportunities.
When you start to pinch on defense and stuff, you may start giving up some odd man rushes. So they're going to have Middleton play a really solid game in the third period, and they're going to have to take some chances and see if they can get back into this one. Yeah, and I would say there's probably, if Chaska does get the next one, there's an opportunity. You may see Hoike in there just to give Middleton a little rest. Yep. But we'll see if the Orioles get that next goal or not. I think that'll be the key on that. And I think the other thing that there's any hope for the Orioles, if you look at their periods of where they've scored the goals, they've scored the most goals throughout the season in the third period. Yeah, well, so let's hope they can continue that streak. Let's hope that continues and this lead gets tighter. So with that, at the end of 2, the Chaska Hawks 5, St. Louis Park Orioles 1. We'll be back for the start of the third period in just a few minutes.
Sometimes there's no do-over. Some things you can't rewind. That's when an extra safety step could mean the difference between a close call and a call to 911. Simple steps save lives. Learn more at poolsafely.gov.
All right, welcome back to the St. Louis Park Rec Center and ParkTV 16. John Basil along with Tommy Remper. We're getting ready for third period action right here in the Metro West Boys Hockey Conference. And I'll tell you, Tommy, it's been interesting. Chaska really's got the bounces. They've had some nice shots, though. They've really outplayed the Orioles, and they come in with a 5-1 lead coming into the third period. It's going to be a tough third period, but I think the Orioles just got to take this advantage of this minute left they have on the power play. Try to get one there and then build off of that.
Yeah, they definitely need to score with this 59 seconds left in this power play to start off the period. Clean ice. They should be able to get some nice crisp passes, move the puck around. Hopefully they can beat Wishart, who's been, rock solid.
Yeah, he has.
Only allowing one.
And when they beat him on a great play.
Yep.
And I think that's what you got to do with this young goaltender. And in fairness to Middleton, he's played well too for the Orioles. I mean, these shots. He's had breakaways. They've had some nice shots. Now certainly we've seen him stop some of those in other games, but there certainly hasn't been any what I'd call on either end bad goals.
No, there's no, I agree with you. There certainly hasn't. So the Orioles will come out with their obviously their first power play unit with Wanmacher and Barry at the point, and Hand centering Dvorak and Boyum. Severson out there for the Hawks, and here's the drop. Puck controlled by the Orioles. Barry with the puck. Barry sets it back. Nice job there. Dvorak picks it up. Over to Wanmacher. Wanmacher takes a shot. The puck goes into the corner. Run around the Hand with the puck. Boyum tries to bring it out front. No luck. 40 seconds to go. Boyum with the puck. Down low to Hand. Hand still with the puck. Out to shot. Here's a shot. Big shot. Pushed to the corner there by Wishart.
It was blocked. It didn't get through.
It didn't get through.
No, but nice play. Nice quick release by Wanmacher. Just was blocked.
Orioles come through. Barry still with the puck. Drives it down low. Hand gives chase. He picks it up on his backhand. Down. Throws it back down. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Cross-ring pass. Looking for Wanmacher from Dvorak. Back to Barry. Barry over to Dvorak. Just couldn't get that. 1 minute to go.
Oh!
Shot goes just wide. I don't even think it.
He maybe grazed the side of Wishar's chest there, but nice movement by the Orioles. The power play is over, Tommy.
Yeah.
And
I don't know that they actually had an official shot on goal in the last minute of that power play, but they had some decent chances. Boyum loses the puck. Finally, the Orioles pick it up. Over to Amos. Amos comes out. Hand. Amos again. Hand's going to go off. He's been out there since the period began.
Yeah, earlier in that shift, Fredrickson got caught up a little high by the stick of the Chaska. He was hoping for a call, but no call was awarded.
McGinty has the puck and just couldn't get control of it. Amos backhands it. There's McGinty, drives it down. A couple of Orioles give chase, including Hoika. Hoika gets the puck, loses it. Hoika still with the puck. Chaska backhands it all the way down. That should be icing. Nope, it went on net, so it doesn't matter. Amos picks it up for the Orioles behind the net, sets up. Circles again. Chaska foiled that breakout chance. Amos loses the puck. Centering pass. Chance. Here's a chance for Dvorak. Looks like Wishart's going to beat him to the puck. Throws it off into the corner. Great shot by Wishart there. He beat Dvorak with the puck streaking down there. Here's Barry with the puck. Throws it down low. Dvorak circles at the corner. Back to the point to Barry. Shot doesn't get through. Farley's going to give chase for the Orioles. Dvorak with the puck over to Barry at center ice. He's going to chip it up the boards. Farley's going to give chase down low. Farley tries to center it out in front for McGinty. Chaska's beat him there to the puck, and here come the Hawks back out. Puck cleared all the way down to the other zone. Attempted backhacking and centering pass. Sorry. Barry stops that, and Dvorak gets the puck out to center, and he's going to give change. Still not a lot of jump in the Orioles game here. Down to 13:45 to go in the third period. Chaska Rinzel drives it all the way down. Amos picks it up. Brings it around to his brother. Long outlet pass. Hits Wanmacher. Here's a breakaway chance for Wanmacher. He tries to go backhand.
Oh, what a stop by Wizard.
He tried
Oh
to go,
my God.
He tried to go 5-hole and then got the rebound and still couldn't get it through.
Oh, just a great pad save by the goaltender.
And it was a great pass, too, to start it out. Long rink-wide pass, Boyum. That's just been kind of the only shot. Boyum tries to go up top and just put it over the top of the cage. Orioles player looks like he's down a little bit, maybe got injured. He's hustling back into play. That's Fredrickson. Puck rung around the boards. Hand with the puck. It's taken down. And gets back up. Centering pass. Nice job by the Orioles defenseman. Amel still with the puck. Up to Boyum. Tries to bump it out. Couldn't get it. Big shot blockered into the corner by Ben Olsen. Centering pass by Chaska comes all the way back out. And Magnuson sets up. Hand tries to toe drag the puck and couldn't get it through. And Broughton drives it all the way down for Chaska. Come the Orioles setting back up. Amos has the puck. Breaking out down the left side. Still with the puck, crosses the blue line, takes a shot. Deflected off Magnuson's stick and goes up to the netting with 12:17 to go. The Orioles have closed the gap in the shots on goal a little bit. Here's Wanmacher's chance here, and you can see he tries to go
second shot
right
here.
through 5-hole there.
Now you go. You got to go right here, right? Boom! Look at that pad save.
Wow.
Just shot out that pad by Wizard, and boy, what a nice stop by the goaltender.
Yeah, that's kind of been the story of the Orioles all night. They just can't catch a break anywhere.
Another angle at it, tries to lift it up, and he just gets the pad out there. And beautiful goaltender save there.
McGinty gets control of the puck. Dvorak tries to get a shot. Couldn't get much on it. It was deflected. Barry pops it up into the air and off the back glass. Comes back down. Chaska has the puck. Long breakout here. There's Selton. Selton still with the puck on his backhand. Here come the Orioles with the chance. That's Farley with the puck, crosses the red line, loses control. Orioles are going to have to regroup. Dvorak has the puck, spins. Here comes Dvorak, loses the puck. Puck driven down by Sholey for the Hawks. They were going to change 5. I'm sure they'll keep their shifts nice and short to keep fresh legs out here. Chaska has the puck back in their zone, long outlet pass. Here come the Hawks through the zone. Ooh, shot almost made it through Middleton there as he could close the legs on that. And Orioles cleared all the way down. Rinzel picks it up as the Orioles change a few behind. Rinzel still with the puck, long outlet pass. Nice job by the Orioles defenseman there to pick that one off as they were trying to sneak one down. Even up 5-1, they're still trying to sneak a player out. Amos with the puck. Down low. Amos gets it back. Takes a shot, looking for deflection.
Oh, nice tip.
Deflection there by hand. Great job by Wishart.
Yeah, Wishart was just in a great spot. Top of the paint. He butterflied down. Watch that tip. And if you're in the right position, it's going to hit you a lot of times. You know, he could even been another step out, but nice tip, nice play. Here's and just Middleton on that one, just a little bit off his angle, so he did have some netting to shoot at, but nice job by Middleton to make the stop.
Here comes Chaska as Barry was pinching in. Up to Barry at the half wall, he throws it out. Chaska pushes it back in, but they're going to have to clear the zone. That'll give the Orioles a chance to come out. Wanmacher gets the long rink-wide pass and backhands it down. Wishart sets it up. Barry's going to pinch. Hand has the puck, drives it all the way down. Chaska comes back out.
That was Sam Barry working hard physically. Maybe even a little
centering or a backhanded shot there.
A little frustration by Barry as he got tied up with the Chaska player, and he's a competitor, no doubt about it.
That's Selton for the Hawks. Down low, he couldn't get control, and here come the Orioles. Here's Wanmacher. Tries to hit hand, misses everybody, and that's going to be icing. Orioles just don't have it today, John. It doesn't look like.
No, we're under 10 minutes left in the third, and they've got a big hole here. And yeah, it just is, one of those games where things aren't going here. You can see right here where Sam Barry gets tied up, kind of takes down the Chaska player. No call. It was they're both mutually engaging, but
yes,
a little frustration too, which I can understand. You're down 5-1 on a game that you felt in your home rink, you had a nice chance of winning. And you beat them earlier in the year.
Right. Hoika with the puck, backhands it up the boards, Chaska tries to put it at the net. Hoika still with the puck, loses it. That's Scholey with it. Here's Taylor for the Orioles. Thought about the long outlet pass and sent it up the boards. Magnuson goes back over to Rinzel. Chaska blows a tire at center ice there and gives the Orioles a chance. Dvorak drives it all the way down. Rinzel's going to give chase for the Hawks. 9 minutes to go here in the third period. Selton drives it down. He's going to go for a change. Good hustle by Jax there. Gets the puck, tries to center it out in front. Here's Wanmacher trying to spring an Oriole. That'll be a hand pass if they touch it. And the Orioles pick it up and give it right back to them.
It was close.
They called offside.
They did. It was very close. We'll have to watch that on the replay. It'll break for the Orioles either way, but we'll take it, and it'll come outside the zone. We'll see the replay. Here he steps. Well, you know what? I understand why he blew it. Very tight. You have to go. You can go either way. Here's the replay. We'll take a look. Okay, there's the puck. Now he's back. It's tough to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, very close, and the ref was right on top of it. Could have went either way.
McGinty tries to get the puck at center ice and loses it. Chaska comes back, clears it all the way down. No icing as it was touched by an Oriole, I guess. Amos tries to hit Wanmacher on the left wing and misses him, and the puck goes all the way down, and that'll be icing on the Orioles with 8:19 to go. Shots 20-18 in favor of the Orioles, but the score is all that matters, John. It's 5-1 Hawks.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if Coach Sakerson throws his top two lines out there more, trying to get back in there, so if he's going to give his third and fourth liners a chance to play in this game and, kind of, let's say we'll move on to the next one.
Yeah, and speaking of the next one,
yeah, who is that next?
It's Chanhassen, so they come up against Chan, they're away, and that's this coming Saturday, so after Chaska, they'll have Chan, then they got Bloomington Kennedy, and then another big game back here on Valentine's weekend, February 13th, where they play the Benilde St. Margaret Knights, Red Knights. So,
and then it looks like they start kind of a non-conference schedules. They're playing some teams outside of the Metro West.
They sure do. You start looking in there, and you got Buffalo, and you got Hopkins. And
Skippers from Minnetonka, too.
Yeah, and you got certainly Tonka, and you got Wayzata on the 12th. But you know what? That's good. You want to play those tough teams and get used to that talent coming into playoffs.
Yeah, especially, like you said, it's good to play those teams towards the end of the season when you're moving into the section play. And
big hit
by Dahlin on the Hawks player. Orioles waiting for the rest of their line changers. A long pass. Here comes Barry up the left side. Passes McCabe. Big shot by Hoika there. Wisher pushes that into the corner. Barry with the puck, trying to get it for the Orioles. The defenseman stepping up. Here comes Chaska right out. Down the right side. The Hawks come with the head of steam. Shot, Amos gets a stick on that, and then it goes into the corner. There's a centering attempt by Chaska that goes all the way back. They're going to have to regroup. There's 7 minutes to go here in the third period. Chaska's still with the puck at center ice. Here's Amos, picks it up by himself, 1-on-5. Can't do much, no one to help. Looks like Chaska's getting some of their third liners out there. We see some numbers that I haven't seen in a while. Wanmacher with the puck, centers it. Oh, great chance there by the Orioles, doesn't get through. Wanmacher again with the puck, back to Amos. Amos with the puck on his backhand, still trying to get it. Chaska not able. Now they finally do get it out. Now they get it out, and the puck's cleared all the way down by the Hawks. That should be icing against them.
Well, good shift by Fredrickson there. Not only at the point did he battle hard, but he was in the right spot. Wademacher hit him in the slot. Came back across the grain. Just went wide to the goalie's low stick side, which is a good place to shoot. But unfortunately, the Orioles only have 6 minutes left in this third period, and they're a 4-goal deficit.
Wanmacher tries to step around Severson on the faceoff. Looks like he injured his ribs there a little bit. Maybe he got pinched. Here's Reginti with the puck, tries to center it to Wanmacher. Barry picks it up, takes a sharp angle shot, and Wishart easily gloves that low shot to his glove side, and there'll be a faceoff to his right with 6:02. Shots all tied up at 20 now.
Sure are.
Wanmacher in the circle.
Oh, Houston there.
Yeah, you saw that one
Yeah.
coming. Here's Sultan for the Hawks, tries to center it on the errant pass by Boyum. Here's Barry with the puck. Long outlet attempt by the Orioles doesn't make it. That's Taylor, tried to pass it out, and finally Wanmacher does pick it up and dumps it in. Wishart's going to cover that up and not let Wanmacher get a chance to get that puck back in the corner. We'll have a face-off to Wishart's right again.
Yes.
5:35 to go here in the third period.
Yeah, Tommy, it's been an interesting game. You know, hockey's a fickle game, and you come in and you can look at the upcoming schedule.
A lot of away games coming up.
They sure do. And, you know, the next three, they really got to look at running the table there to continue being in play for the Metro West title conference.
Yeah, I mean, they're certainly not out of this. Obviously, you know, Benilde obviously has the upper hand right now, having beat the Orioles and,
yeah,
you know, kind of rolling through some of their other games that they've played. I've seen some of their scores. They've been pretty dominant, including when they beat the Orioles 6-1 now, as we said when we did the game. It certainly wasn't a 6-1 game. It was probably more like a 3 or 4-1 game, but
yes,
they still won, and they have that solid goaltending, and Carson Limesand, the senior leader for that team.
Yeah, I think, and you know, the Orioles have to look at it that this will be just their second loss of the season. You know,
right.
Coming in 4-1-1.
There's a shot by Dvorak, comes right back out as Hand was in there screening. Great job by, was that Dahlin?
Yeah,
great
look
read.
at Dvorak.
And he scores!
Yeah.
That was Dvorak?
Yeah, Dvorak.
Oh yeah, he was lying down.
Yeah, he really stuck with it. He was good patience. Goaltender kind of got caught up in the middle there. Watch the patience by Dvorak. Fake shot, goes down, comes to the right. Now he's going across the grain, sticks with it. Goaltender's down, gets tied up with his own player. Dvorak's able to slide it through and really erase the earlier turnover in the game, Tommy.
Yes, absolutely.
So he'll be happy with that.
Great job by McCabe there. It's really strong on his stick because he fights off one player, two players. Then he goes down, and he still gets the shot off as he's going down. And it just sneaks it under Wishart there, who was falling down. Like you said, got knocked over by his own player. So the Orioles down 3 now with 4.5 minutes to go. Amos.
Amos on the assist. And you know what? Both the Amos have had good games. I mean, they have both played solid games tonight. They're impressive. Good hockey sense. They see the ice well as well, you know, which is all adds to it.
Here's Beardy with the puck, backhands it out. Chaska drives it right back in. Puck goes behind Middleton. Barry's going to pick it up.
Still offsides.
Oh, is that what they called offsides?
Delayed offsides, yeah.
Okay.
So it'll come outside the zone. 4:15 left, Tommy, and I think, you know, the Orioles just got to kind of look at this game as you learn each game you play, especially as the season progresses. And they got to remember this one. This one's got to stick with them as, boy, you know what? We just can't come out and go through the motions for 2.5 periods.
Right. We got to come out with the intensity that we've shown through most of the games to begin this whole season.
And they really have. I mean, when they started out tying the Edina Hornets 4-4, and you know, then that Benilde game was a heck of a game. Like you said, the score in the end, because they scored 3 goals in the final 3 minutes as the Orioles were pushing, but that was a 3-1 tilt. And, you know, the other games, they won in overtime and
just missed.
Took down both Bloomington schools. So they've had a good season, and they just got to stick with it.
Here comes Boyum down the left side, still with the puck, tries to go to the middle, takes a shot. He scores!
That's it. Yeah, and 5-3 all of a sudden.
Boyum with a laser to the top corner.
All of a sudden we got a ball game. You know, we were talking maybe the Orioles aren't out of this, you know. 3:30 left. They're only down by 2 now.
Great job by Boyum here. Gets to the front and just lets a laser go right over the top of the shoulder. And boom.
That's in the net. Yep.
You know, Chaska had a couple of those too.
They sure did. all of a sudden we have a ball game, and Coach Snuggerud's going to take a timeout and say, boys, we got 3.5 minutes left, and now we're at what they say the worst lead in hockey, a 2-goal lead.
Yep.
But certainly this game is all of a sudden became a
much
hockey
more
game.
interesting.
Yeah,
Yes,
it sure does.
Yes,
and you know, if you can score one even with a minute left, crazier things have happened.
Yeah,
and so,
I agree. Well, and like I said earlier, you know, I noticed that Chaska was putting some players out there that numbers I hadn't seen earlier, and obviously Coach Snuggerud maybe thought this one was in the bag, and he was going to give some of his third and fourth liners a chance. You can see him out, you know, pretty adamant, pretty intense, talking to his players.
Yeah, for sure. And
Coach Sackerson and Greenbush doing the same thing, saying, hey guys, we're right back in this one. Let's keep this going. We get the next goal here in another minute, and we're down to a 1-goal game.
Yeah, I talked earlier how the Orioles have scored throughout the season. You know, in their previous 6 games, they've scored 4 goals in the first period, 8 in the second, and 12 in the third. So when you look at that, we expected the Orioles to have a big third period. It seems they're a third period team, and here they are burying 2. And
2 quick ones here.
2 quick ones and making it a 5-3 game, only down by 2 now with 3.5 left. So if the Orioles can somehow get one before a minute left, you would think it could be a very exciting last minute with maybe even a goaltender pulled.
You got it. Severson in there against Reginti. Face-off controlled by the Orioles and Amos. Backhands it, tries to backhand it out, is able to. Rinzel just drives it back down. Chipped up the boards. Back down low for Scholey with the puck. Centering pass, misses everybody and comes all the way back out to center ice. And Rinzel's going to have to set it back up for the Hawks. Getting a little pressure there. Reginti gets the puck. Here's the Orioles, a shot right into Wishart's hands from Dvorak at the half wall.
Yeah, and what's interesting is the Orioles with this little third period flurry is taking the lead in shots, now out shooting Chaska 24-20.
Yeah, no, like we said before, no shot on goal is a bad shot, and the Orioles will have a chance here to get a face-off in the offensive zone. Boyum in there, loses the face-off though. Chaska has the puck. Great stick by the Orioles, just weren't able to get control of it. Taylor with the puck, tries to bring it up the boards. The Orioles backhand it down, backhands it, and Wanmacher's going to give chase. Pushed up the board, Barry pinches in. Barry still able to fight for the puck. He drives it looking for someone down low. There's Wanmacher with the puck down low. Now Hand has it. Tried to center it out to Boyum, never made it through. Boyum with the puck, back to Hand. Takes a shot.
Oh, almost slid through the 5-hole.
Yes, he did. Wishart gobbled that one up as Hand picked it up behind the opponent's net there and just spun out in front. No one was on him.
Good opportunity for him here. Little dip, little reverse. And
he did almost sneak it through there.
He did almost. The stick wasn't there. He almost snuck it through the 5-hole.
So Reginti, there's a shot. Doesn't get through. Hoika tries to pick it up.
It's still loose.
Still loose. I thought that for sure Wishart had it, but obviously he didn't. Hoika at the half wall with Dvorak. Puck just ripped off the boards. He's going to come back to Barry. Barry takes a shot. Dvorak tried to pull it on his backhand and then get it to his forehand. Just couldn't quite get there. Reginti back to the point. Back down to Reginti. Plays it off his skate, throws it in. Oh! Hoika tries to go backhand roof and just almost got it there. Good save by Wishart there. The Orioles putting on some serious pressure here.
They sure are. With 2:04 left in the third period and the game at this point, and Dvorak just couldn't quite control that coming up. It was bouncing. But boy, I tell you what, they are putting on pressure right now, and they've got a jump in their step.
Here's a face-off win.
Oh, what a shot by Dvorak.
Face-off win by Reginti goes right to Dvorak's stick, and he puts a shot right up into Wishart's mask there, and he
came across the front and gloved it, which is a little unorthodox, but a lot of goalies do that these days, and nice save by Wishart.
Here's Reginti again. This time he loses the face-off. Chaska rips it all the way around. Barry's pinching in. Barry grabs the puck that popped up into the air and drops it down. Hoika's trying to get it. Reginti can't quite get anything on it, and the puck comes out.
Just bouncing a little bit on him,
Amos picks it up. We got 1:43 to go. Amos thought he might set up behind his own net, doesn't. Hoika loses the puck at the red line. Here's Barry. Orioles are going to change. Wanmacher has the puck. Ooh, chance for the Orioles there on the break. Ripped all the way down there by hand. Barry picks it up. Barry and
Goaltender's out. Goaltender's out of the net.
Orioles
so
pull the goaltender. The puck comes out in front. Who was that down in front? That was Hand who got smothered down in front. Puck again out in front.
It's in!
Score!
Oh, and yes.
Lucas Hand!
Lucas Hand buries it. Now we got a little fisticuffs going on, and it's a 5-4 ball game, boys and girls, with a minute left. Now they just got to make sure they don't get any penalties here, the Orioles. They want to stay 5-on-5. They don't want to go short-handed, or if they take both of them, that's okay. But after the goal was in, but that was a legitimate goal. Hand got it through, and before you know it, it's 5-4, and we got a hockey game, Tommy. Who would have thunk? It was 5-1.
Wanmacher.
There it is.
There it is. Wanmacher sent it out in front, and Hand was right there.
Yep.
Pushed it in.
And so that will make it a 5-4 tilt with a minute left. What a comeback by the Orioles. And, you know, the goaltender will go back in for now for the Orioles, but he'll come out quickly. Middleton will come out very quickly as soon as they gain control. They're going to decide what to do on penalties here. They're talking about this. I think the refs are deciding, do they put someone from each in the box? Do they make it 4-on-4? That wouldn't be the worst case scenario for the Orioles.
No,
but
a little more open ice.
A little more open ice, but I think they'll keep it 5-on-5, even if they put a couple players in. I think maybe they're talking about the goals, but they don't want to go short-handed.
Great job. That was Wanmacher who got the puck behind the net and just kind of threw it out in front, and it actually bounced off Lucas's jersey right in his belly and dropped right down to his stick, and he just hammered it home there.
So it looks like they're going to call no penalties. They're just now squaring up who got the assists in the goal. And that's probably the right call at this point. You put a couple in, you don't even know if you got the right players with everything going on. So 5-4, Chaska lead. I said if they score before a minute left, they got a shot on this. They did it. There's a minute 9 left in the third. Great effort by the Orioles here late in the third. And they're right back into this thing.
Yeah.
And who would have thunk?
Yeah, who would have thought? You can see the official over there talking with Coach Sackerson. I'm not sure what they're talking about. But you would think Coach Sack would want to get this going. They got some serious momentum here. Let's not stop it with a little delay in the game here. So
here we go.
Wanmacher in there. Puck controlled by the Orioles. Barry gets it, crosses the red line, drives it all the way
and
down.
The goaltender's
Middleton's
out.
right into the, there's a centering pass, misses everybody. Back to Barry.
Can we go to
takes
overtime,
it down low,
Tommy?
tries to center it out in front. Barry's going to pinch in. He's able to. Puck almost went down low. Barry again pinches in. Amos picks it up. We got 43 seconds. Amos gets to the red line, drives it all the way down. Here comes Boyum at the half wall, able to keep it in. Hand tries to throw it down low. Boyum over to shot there by another shot.
It's in!
Score!
Oh my God! Who would have thought
Dvorak!
we may be going to overtime? Dvorak redeems himself with 2 goals in the third period.
First one hit the pipe, it came right back to him and went right back in again.
And we got a 5-5 game. And, you know, Tommy, we were talking at 7 minutes. This game is over. And now we got 5-5, and I think we're going to go to overtime. And it's going to be an exciting game. Watch the shot. Just trickles through. Goes off between the goalie's arm, off the pipe and in. And it's a 5-5 tilt.
Wow. I never would have thought this would have happened. Dvorak gets his original shot. Hits the post, comes right back to him, and he hammers it home. And now the Orioles have tied this one up. Here's a shot from Barry. Goes way over the top. Dvorak has the puck, sends it down low. McGinty gets it. Rinzel has it for the Hawks, and he's just going to drive it all the way down. 11 seconds to go. Amos picks it up. Across to Barry. Barry sends it up, looking for Wanmacher. Wanmacher's able to get a stick on it. And that'll be the end of the third period here.
Wow.
Tie game. Wow. Yeah, Bays, that was unbelievable. 4 goals in the last 5.5, 6 minutes of the period after being completely lackluster and shut down for 2.5 plus periods.
Yeah, and now look at the shots. The Orioles have outshot them 30-21 with just a flurry late in the third. And we're going to go to overtime. They'll take a 3-minute break. They won't do the ice. 3-minute break, and then they can come back. And for those
8 minutes.
Yeah,
5 on 5.
5 on 5, 8 minutes, and sudden death. If one of the teams score, the game is over. If the 8 minutes go and nobody scores, well, then it ends in a tie. And that's what happened when they played the Hornets from Edina earlier this year. They tied them 4-4. It was an overtime tie, and it's going to be very interesting to see this overtime period. Coach Snuggerud, of course, cannot be happy with the defensive play that he saw from his team late in that third period. On the other hand, Coach Chaska has got to be very happy that
they didn't quit.
It took them about 40 minutes to really wake up and get going. But I talked earlier about a gut check for this team. I think you just saw it. Okay, I was talking that the next game would be a gut check, but guess what? You just saw the gut check late in the third. They didn't quit. They kept coming hard. Great effort, kept crashing that net, and there was no quit in these Orioles.
No, and they are a very senior-heavy team, a lot of experience. They don't get down, they don't beat themselves up.
No.
And they knew that they could get back into this game, and they just kept fighting, and eventually, wow, I wouldn't have believed this happened either, but they're right back in here. And the next goal is going to win the game. John, I did the girls game here on Saturday, and the Hopkins Park girls beat Matamidi in overtime.
Yeah, that's
so. Let's hope we can have another one here, and they will switch ends.
Yeah.
The goalies will switch ends, so you have a long change like they do in the second period,
which opens it up a lot.
Yes.
And I know it's going to be an exciting overtime. There's no doubt about it. Anytime you have sudden death, any shot from anywhere can make a difference. The one thing that you talked about, the senior leadership, I look at McCabe Dvorak. Unlike McCabe, uncharacteristic, he gave up that shorthanded goal. At the blue, he turned it over. They went down on a breakaway, scored, and you thought, boy, that could have been the game right there. McCabe comes back in the third period and scored 2 of the goals, of the 2 of the 4 in the third, to tie it up to 5-5.
Yeah.
There was no quit in McCabe Dvorak, and there was no quit in the Oriole team.
No, there certainly wasn't, and I'm looking at the 2 benches here. Quite a difference in the attitude of the players on the benches. The Orioles players are high-fiving and hugging and are all excited, and the Chaska players are going, what just happened here?
Right.
And they're trying to figure out what they got to do to stem this tide here by the Orioles.
Yeah, as we get ready for the drop of the puck, if I would have named the 3 stars of the game midway through the third, it would have been all Chaska players. Now it's all Oriole players.
There's a face-off win by the Orioles. Wanmacher pushes it into the corner. Puck tries to go back. Lost in the skates there. Renzel has it. Renzel spins away from Hand. Puck back out to the point. Here's the Orioles with it at center ice. Boyum tries to rip it down. Here comes Chaska. Renzel, the defenseman, with the puck. Takes a shot on net. Middleton's just going to gobble that one up. Probably a very smart idea.
And both teams will get a full change. And this will come to the left of the Park goaltender. And 7:27 in sudden death overtime. And I tell you what, it doesn't get any better than this, Tommy.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
I'm on the edge of my seat, and I think everybody who's here, even with the limited crowd that's allowed, big shot off the draw.
Shot off the draw that doesn't get through. Orioles try and clear the zone. They do. That's Dvorak clearing the zone. Here comes Chaska right back. Makes a move at the blue line, loses the puck. Spins, gets it back. Deflection.
Oh, boy.
Great job there by Chaska, and they almost deflected it in.
A great stop.
Here's Farley's going to come out. Farley with the puck, loses it at the center ice. Chaska comes right back. Reginke stands him up. Farley drives it all the way down, and the Orioles are going to change 4. Let's hope they don't get caught in a bad change here. There's Mason Amos with the puck.
Nice job by Mason going D to D.
Puck bouncing. That will not be icing, as the Renzel could have played that. Went right through his legs.
There it is!
Pass.
Oh! No goal. Oh, my God. We'll have to watch that on the replay. It was very close to the line.
That was
hand-handed.
What happened?
He pulled it, and then the goaltender was able to reach back and get it. Watch this. We pull here. He beats the pad. Now watch the rebound. Kicks it to himself, fires it in, and just doesn't cross the line. So that close, and of course, Hand is just kind of going, oh, I was so close to the game winner here.
Great job by Boyum to find
But
Hand
a great
out in
first
front.
stop, and then right there.
He just kind of blew a tire there. That's
Yeah.
too bad.
Well, he had to kick it up to himself.
That's true.
And I think when he kicked it up to himself, he lost his balance.
Yep.
But great opportunity for the Orioles in overtime.
Puck right out in front. Orioles pick it up. Here comes Hand down the makes
He's
the
gonna,
move,
here's gonna
goes
make
around.
it here.
Hand still with the puck, tried to no
No.
penalty. The fans, Hand can't believe it. I think that the Chaska player thought they were going to call a penalty too. There's a shot,
Front rebound.
bouncing up, still bouncing around. The
Net
goalie
came
doesn't
off.
have a stick.
And boy, you will watch that on the replay, the breakaway, and see if there should have been a call. Here it comes. Hand, a little dipsy doodle, walks the D, comes in. Now he's on his backhand. That's a slash.
That's hooking.
Yeah,
or
that's
slash.
a hook or a slash.
Take your
Either
pick.
take your pick. But
in
in
the
overtime,
NHL, they call that every time. When
Yeah.
the puck gets horizontal on your hands, that's a slash. That's the textbook definition of a slash.
and as long as they're going to let him play in overtime both ways, I guess that's what it
Here,
is.
McGinty has the puck, tries to come out in front and loses it. Chaska's definitely on their heels right now. Let's hope the Orioles can keep some pressure on. Rink-wide pass misses everybody. Hoika with the puck, tries to flip it up to McGinty, doesn't get there. Amos, that might be a break for Orioles. There's a shot. Oh,
rebound.
bobbled. That was a shot by Dvorak that dropped him. Who was that? That was Amos crashing that. Almost got a stick on that.
Nice job by Amos, crashed the net, and a nice shot by Dvorak as well. The pressure by the Orioles so far in the first 2.5 minutes of overtime has been impressive. They just got to keep it going,
So
because it takes one shot.
Wanmacher against Severson. Face-off won by the Orioles. Barry tries to center it down, or shoot it down. Didn't get through. Barry had left the zone a little prematurely there. Has the puck. Wanmacher has it, backhands it into the official, and it goes
Up and out of play.
into
the bench.
Orioles bench. We'll have a face-off down low with 5:19 to go here. Orioles definitely taking over the shot lead here. They now lead 33-22.
Yeah, they really have. It's been their game since midway through the third period.
Wanmacher and Severson. Wanmacher tries his patented move where he wins the face-off and just tries to take it right to the neck. Orioles pinch in. That's Taylor.
Nice job by Taylor keeping it in the zone for the Orioles.
Here comes Chaska with their breakout finally.
Oh, he blew out a tire.
Hand chops it down to Wanmacher. Wanmacher, sharp angle shot that misses everything, comes back to the point. Taylor with the puck.
Nice job by
Nice
Taylor
job
to
by
keep it
Taylor.
in.
Takes a shot. I think he was maybe looking for a deflection or something there, and Wishart clubs it, and there'll be a face-off to his left. Here's Taylor, another chance here.
Great shift by Taylor. Not only on that one, keeping it in as a shot went wide and was rang around and was going to come out. He got there and kept it in, but earlier in the shift,
Yes.
he kept it in.
Yep.
So very good defensive shift
So
by
now
him.
we got McGinty in against Jax. Face-off controlled by the Hawks. They throw it up the board, trying to clear it out, not able to do so. Dolan's going to give chase, long outlet pass. Amos has it, over to his brother. Couldn't quite get it through far enough. Dolan, there's a bouncer by Austin Amos right into Wishart. Puck goes awry and comes back out to center ice, and Mason Amos has it. Austin, driven down by Dvorak. Wishart sets up. Orioles change one of their forwards. Dvorak picks the puck up, drives it back down. Give it up for Dvorak. Oh, what a save! What a glove save by Wishart.
And
Dvorak
looking up and going, I almost got the hat trick.
handed right to him there. I thought maybe he should have pulled it on his backhand.
It was a good shot. Good
It
save.
definitely was a good shot. But
Watch him see the webbing here. He sees the webbing on the upper and
just shot it right into his
good
glove.
positioning by the goaltender, but you can see why he shot there.
Yeah,
Definitely saw the webbing on that upper.
Boyum wins the face-off and goes around and picks it up himself. Back to the point. There's a shot that goes blocked down. Wanmacher with it. Wanmacher still with the puck, circles. The shot looking for a screen there. Barry drives it down low. Puck popped up in the air. Chaska picks it up. not able to clear. Now they are. Oh, Wanmacher almost kept it in.
Uh-oh.
Here's a chance here for the Hawks. Shot, nice job by the Orioles defenseman there to not let that one get through. Puck down in the corner here. Comes Chaska, they center it. Centering, good job by Barry to get a stick on, not let that one get out as.
Oh, they're going to call a penalty. We'll have to watch that on the replay after what they called earlier. But
they called interference on. Who is that on?
Let's see here. You know, the bench yelled, and then they made the call.
Looks like they're calling it on Wanmacher, maybe.
You wouldn't want it one in overtime, but let's.
That's a marginal call. I mean, that's too bad.
That is too bad. When you saw the slash earlier, you thought they're going to just let them play. Let's take a look.
Well,
from
they
this
called
angle.
interference, and so.
Let's see. It comes up. Wow.
Yeah, that's not a call.
No, that's.
Sorry. I mean, he didn't even try his momentum. He didn't even drop a shoulder. Didn't take a stride. Nothing.
And he heard the bench yell, and he made the call. That's questionable at best.
So anyway, Chaska is on the power play. Again, they're attempting to shoot it high.
Here we go.
Here's
Dvorak
with a chance on the breakaway for the hat trick and the game winner. Dvorak still with the puck. Couldn't get it off. Nice job by the Hawks defenseman there to not let McCabe get that shot off.
That would have been ironic if he would have got a short-handed one.
Yes, after he gave one up.
Right.
Another shot. Middleton puts that one right in his chest and holds onto it.
We have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in overtime, and Chaska's got a minute 29 on the power play. So obviously the Orioles want to kill off the power play, then go back to the offensive push that they had, and then they'll have a minute and a half to do that.
Yep. So we got Hand in the circle against Severson. Barry's over there with, looks like that's Sultan. Face-off controlled by the Hawks. Sets up at the half wall. Down low as they cycle the puck. Still with the puck. Renzel takes a shot. Oh, deflected. Oh, and there it goes wide. Can't get a shot up. Wow, what a break for the Orioles. And it's rung all the way down. Great job there. Was that Barry?
Yep, great job.
2 chances for the Hawks there. Unfortunately, neither of them went in. A minute left to kill in the
power play for the
power
Hawks.
play. There's a long rink-wide pass picked up by the Hawks. Still coming in. Takes a shot, goes wide. Back to the point. Renzo with the puck. Renzo takes a shot, goes over the top of the net. Hand looking for the puck. Hand still looking for the puck. Back to the point. Here's a poke check. Here's Boyum trying to streak in with Renzo. Boyum and Renzo. Renzo takes the puck. Boyum's going to go off for a change as he made a hard rush there. McCabe Dvorak's going to come on for him. Here come the Hawks down the left side. Loses the puck. Rung off the boards.
Here's Dvorak.
Dvorak again with a chance. One on one. Dvorak still with the puck. Tries to take it to his forehand and couldn't get it. 10 seconds to go. Center back tried to hit Dvorak. Puck ripped all the way out. Reginti has it. He's going to try and make a move. Loses it at the blue line. Checks come back. The Orioles have killed the penalty.
Huge kill. Now you got a minute 18 left at even strength in overtime here, and let's see if the Orioles can bury it.
Here's Wanmacher with the chance.
He's got fresh legs. He's just in the box.
Yep.
Over to Dvorak.
No, that was Amos.
Yeah.
Mason Amos drives it back down. Wishart sets it up. 1 minute to go here in the third period. Hand in on the forecheck. Chaska trying to get it out. Still can't come out. Reginti fighting for it. Hand with the puck. Centers it out in front. Oh, chance there for Wanmacher and just didn't get through.
No.
Reginti with the puck, or loses it. Here comes Chaska. They're just going to flip it down. Middleton, long pass out to Wanmacher. Let's see if Middleton can get an assist on the game winner. Oh!
And they got a penalty. So now, will they call a penalty shot or not? Probably not.
No.
But I would doubt it. He wasn't quite clean, but
that was Sholey. Got a slash on him there.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was definitely a slash.
But they won't give him a penalty shot. But it will mean the final 28 and a half seconds.
That was the goalie pass. So what you were talking about earlier, how Josh Middleton as a ninth grader, not afraid to play the puck.
Yeah, great play by Middleton. very opportunistic and really shot it up to Wademacher and really had a nice opportunity, and smart by Chaska to take the slash.
Right.
But now you got 28 seconds. Here it is.
Shot. Another chance. Puck laying out in front. No one
There it
can
is.
get it. And they score!
Yeah! 21 seconds left. And they clear the bench. Now they got to be careful. Oh, that's it. That's it.
Game's over.
Game's over. And the
Wanmacher, I
Orioles,
think that was Wanmacher who came in from the point.
I don't know
and
who
picked
came
up
in
the
from
garbage lying out in front there.
But the Orioles win 6-5, and this is really an unbelievable win. Now, Coach Snuggerud's getting a little upset with the ref right now, and don't know what's quite going on. But
Here's a look at it again.
let's see who gets this.
Dvorak tries to bring
tries
it in. Big shot there. Gets pushed into the goalie, so that's not a problem. Puck laying there still, and then the puck pops right out. Here it comes right there. That wasn't Wanmacher. That must have been Barry then.
Barry just comes
Barry
in. Yes.
Finds
And
the open net up
and-
top high on the left, on the right of the goalie Wishart there. And the Orioles come back from a 4-goal deficit with 6 minutes to go and win at 6-5 in overtime.
Yeah, and Chaska's leaving the ice, and the captains are talking to the referee. They're talking about goaltender interference is what they want. When McCabe slid in there, and Snuggerud is going nuts, and their coach, and they're looking
Well,
for
now
interference.
but now the goalie can get back up. I mean, there was no one in the crease after that, so
Yeah, I think they're not gonna overturn it.
no.
And so the referee's explaining to Chaska, their coach, their players, what happened. You know, I don't know if Chaska has a lot to complain about. Little salute by both teams. Great thing about hockey, even Coach Snuggerud waves over to the coach. You know, a tough loss for Chaska, being up 5-1, and a great win for the Orioles. A tale of really 2.5 periods, and then a tale of a half a period in an overtime session where the Orioles advanced to 5-1-1. You know, Tommy, I'll be honest. Midway through the third, I thought this game was over.
I did too.
You know,
I did too, Baze. I thought the way they've looked, no bounce in their step, no urgency in their skating or their lines. I thought they would just kind of throw the towel in, and then, you know, they get one, and then they get another one, and next thing you know, they win it in overtime with 21.5 seconds to go.
And great job by Barry coming in from the point, knowing there wasn't a lot of time left.
Right.
Picking up that shot, looking where the goaltender was, finding the webbing, and that's what shooters do. They look for the open webbing, and then they shoot for that. So a big win by the Orioles. Again, erasing a 5-1 deficit, Tommy, in less than 8 minutes, going to overtime, and then coming out, and really besides the penalty that they got, which shouldn't have been a penalty.
Right.
They dominated the overtime. Tommy.
Yeah, they did. Shots ended up being 39-24 for the game, and when you consider that, you know, after the second period, the Orioles were getting outshot by 5, maybe somewhere in there, 4 or 5 shots, and they end up out shooting them by 15. So it was like a 20-shot swing there in the third period in overtime.
Yep. Big win. Well, I tell you what, Tommy, you know, that's the thing about high school hockey.
Wow.
You got to play the whole game. You just never know. But this ended up being one heck of a game to cover and an exciting game. And that takes the St. Louis Park Orioles to 5-1-1, keeps them on top of the Metro West.
Yep.
It's going to make that game coming up, if they can continue this winning streak, could make that game coming up against Benil later in the month one heck of a big game for the conference championship, most likely.
Yes.
But that's getting way ahead of themselves. I mean, they've got other games, as we've talked about, if you look at their upcoming schedule that they've got. And they are sitting here with, obviously, Chanhassen out this Saturday, out in Chan. Then they got Bloomington Kennedy. They've beaten Chanhassen and Bloomington Kennedy. Then you got that Benil game. So really what needs to happen is the Orioles need to stay focused, take down Chanhassen, take down Bloomington Kennedy again, come into that Benil game.
And then they only have one more conference game the rest of the season against Jefferson, who they beat here a couple nights ago.
That's right. So it'll be one heck of a finale in this Metro West Conference, no doubt about it. Well, I want to thank Paul in the truck and Leah and the rest of the camera crew. We had 3 cameras. Hopefully we got you good replays and a good coverage tonight for those watching at home. And from the rec center, the Orioles take another win, go 5-1-1, 6-5 over Chaska. For this has been Tommy Remford, John Basil. We'll see you next time. Stay safe. Have a great night.